friends. So I want to go through the magazine with you for my knitters and crocheters. I know that these are patterns made for the Noro yarn, but I don't know why you cannot substitute another yarn as long as you get the gauge that the designer is asking you to get. So for $9.99 in this, you get patterns in here, because in the back of this book is a whole bunch of patterns, and it's all the patterns that they are showing you the pictures for. So if you've ever bought patterns, you know that they're like anywhere from $7 to $9. So in this book there are 31 patterns, and they are all the patterns right here, the knit and the crochets. And y'all, there are several in here I want to make. So I don't usually get magazines anymore, and I don't know why, because I love flipping through magazines with a drink of some sort, whether it's coffee, tea, you know, pop, water, whatever. So maybe that's something I need to look into. Maybe I need to look back in the magazines for crochet, because I used to get, I think it was Crochet World or something like that. Comment below, do you still get magazines? And if you do, what ones do you get? And it doesn't have to be craft related. It can be any type of craft, or it can be anything really. So, but anyways, I showed you some yesterday. And this is the spring summer, and from what I'm understanding, you know, they only come out in the certain seasons. Now I have that name brand there. I do like the color of those little colors, because I have the 5-inch set Mr. Jerry got me several years ago for Christmas, and I would love to have the 3.5-inch set. So, but I also like the wood ones right there. So y'all, if you don't care to go through this with me, just fast forward. But I'm going to go through this. But like yesterday I showed you this, and I don't know, I just like being able to take time to physically turn a page. So this says Timeless Noro Crochets, the knit shawls, the blankets. Of course, this one's going to talk about their heritage. Now, I'm not a scarf wearer, never have been, but I do like making them. And a lot of these yarns, this is how they knit up. Just depends on, you know, the colorway. Now this has the pattern in it. I'm going to cover the pattern up, but this will tell you what it should be. So, but like I said, I think you could use anything that comes close to what the gauge is. Or where does it say? Something that's close, that has 110 yards, and that basically is going to come up to, wow, a size 10 needle. Boy, that's going to knit up fast. So but I like that. And you know, I got to thinking about this. And you know, this gal's super thin, but I could still wear something like that. All I have to do is just wear another, well, I don't know if I would or not anymore. With the ruffle on the bottom, I don't know, I might not. But I do like this one. So we'll go through the crochet ones first. And again, I do like this one. And I do like this one, but she has a nude, I don't know, camisole or something underneath it, but I do like the looks of this one. And like I said, I do like this one. And yep, it's going to be showing all my fluffy arms, but you know what? Someday they're not going to be as fluffy, and just be proud of it. Let's just be proud of our bodies. This one I'm not too for sure of if I'd wear that or not. And I like this, but it's taken the time to crochet all those. Of course, that doesn't take really too long. And then hooking them together. It might not be as difficult as I think. But then these are all the crochets that are in this book right here. What does that say? Of course, I got 3 combinations for the granny square. And it's in a crocheted rib. For me, I would probably try to get the color changing so it automatically changes, so I didn't have to stop and start. So then this is the knit side, and on this one, again, this is another scarf, and I just don't wear scarves, and I can't turn the page, so no, that one's kind of pretty. That one is eyelets. But really, they're a nice, no, I did like this, but they, you know, scarves do come in handy when it is cold and cooler. Now, I do like the looks of this one. It's a lot of intricate little lace work, but it's just in the top. And I've learned that if you use markers and stuff, and you take your time, you can do it. Then we're into wraps. Now, I do like knitting or crocheting wraps. I do wear wraps, especially the rectangle ones. But that one looks like a drop stitch in there, the long lines. Now this one right here is probably just squares that they have folded over and hooked. I wish they would have taken a picture of what it looks like unfolded. This is like what I call like your brick house look. And this one's pretty neat looking too. Now the way this one's wrapped around her, I wonder if it's tied or how it is. But I'm assuming it might be, because it's a shawl. And then they have the great debates. The shape of things, back and forth, or round and round, to seam or not to seam. Now I do like these, and these are how these are when they come off the skein, that you will get that stripe. So it said that this one here is it's an A-line raglan. So the raglan is this right here, and normally you do that from the neck down, doing your increases, and then you separate for the sleeves, and then you continue to do the body. But this is a cute little design. I like the detail on the arms and on the hem. I do like that too. So this one is top down. This one is knitted bottom up. And y'all, I'm not a fan of doing bottom up. Now this right here, this seems to be a trend, but I'm not going to knit myself a pair of pants. Maybe you are, but I am not going to knit myself a pair of pants. I have seen several people who have done it, or even crocheted them. That fancy little flare. I do like the looks of this top. I think it's because it's the V-neck, and I love the detail down that V. And I like the colors of this one too. This one is called Elder Ridge. This one is called Vesey. Now this one, it looks like it's open in the back a little bit, so I'm not for sure. Essex, single ribbing trims the hems and flows up through the edging on the open sides. So the sides are open, so it's like a flare out. And really this wouldn't be that difficult because it looks just like you're just knitting just round and round. But this is the type, I bet if she holds her arms out, your underarm is like several inches below it. So, and this one right here, I don't mind this. I really don't. Now this would be something on our cooler mornings or nights that, of course, that might just be a sweater type. It's hard to say. This one's called Willet. It says it is a long line vest and is worked throughout in a waffle stitch. The body features subtle, oh my Lanta, A-line shaping, while the shoulders are shaped with short rows. Hem facings finish the look. So there is that waffle stitch. So now this one reminds me of a what they call that, a swancho. It is because it's got sleeves and then it's, you know, your poncho. So that might not be so bad. And I do like this one too. I think it's because of it's simple enough, but it's got that detail, the cabling in it. Oh, look at the stitch in it. That looks like a basket weave. It is. It says it's a background of basket weave. And then it's a rib cable that runs up the center front and flows into the neckline. So yep, that is a basket weave. So if you ever seen a basket, a wicker basket, that's a basket weave. But I do like that too. Am I going to make these? No, probably not. Now this one is pretty. don't get me wrong. This is a crocheted blanket. It's called Blooming Beauty. But y'all, you start out in that center right there. This is all crochet. It might not be that difficult, but I'm sure I would not be doing this. But it is pretty. And then you've got these sweaters here. Now I do like this sweater here. I like the looks of this cardigan. And then you have this sweater here with all the extra detail in it. We're almost done, folks. I do like these. So right there is that beautiful purple, but I like the detail in this one. And then this one, again, short sleeve, but I just like the simplicity of it, and I like that extra detail through here. And then this one right here, that one's pretty also. So that really is all of the patterns or the pictures that are in this one. Now maybe they'll have, nope, they don't have backs, but look at this. So if I go like this, these are the crocheted ones and the knits, but they didn't, yeah, I guess they did show that. That is that one that I said in the front. I wonder if she tied it around in the back. And that's that brick one. Now, you would never have saw that the way that they draped that over her. This one, they're still showing the front. Oh, there's that swancho that I call detail. There's the blanket. But those are nice. Y'all, would you sit there and wear knit pants like that? Would you knit it up if you could? Would you crochet some up for yourself? Now that wrap right there shows a better detail of that one, and it's so pretty. But this is why I like magazines like this. I like seeing everything. And I can sit there and I go, ooh, look at how many I'd like to do. Or I can look at the magazine and go, well, there wasn't anything in there. So anyways, I'm going to let you go, my friends. I just wanted to go through the magazine with you. We are going to head into town. Mr. Jerry, when he was at that auction, it was an Amish auction, and they were also selling flowers and stuff like that. So he picked up a couple of hanging baskets for my mom. So we're going to go deliver that to her today, because he's going to go back to that auction tomorrow. And Sunday is Mother's Day, and I don't know if our kids will be coming here. Usually I just either will get flowers from our daughter, or and our son will call, or they send me cards, or I just get a phone call. So I never know. But anyways, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for looking at the magazine with me. So have a great Friday, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay strong. Let's make our weekend not our weakest point. And let's do the best we can, and let's be kind to ourselves and be grateful for the body that we have, no matter what size we're in, that for everything that it's gotten us through and is still getting us through. And I'll see ya I'll see you when I see ya. Thanks, friends. Hey, friends. Lunch today is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I have 3 points on my homemade bread, and then the peanut butter with the jelly is 3 points, so that is going to be 6 points. I have 2 points worth of the Simply Puff white cheddar, Cheetos, so that is 8 points. And I have a bowl of a freshly cut up apple for 0 points. So again, I think that was 8 points. 8 points is for lunch. Got the doors open finally. It was cold. It was 45 this morning. I had the electric fireplace going this morning, but it is 62 degrees outside, so I got the door open. It's been a cloudy, sunny day. So, not doing too much today. My mojo has left me today. And got up at 7:30 because Mr. Jerry left at 8 for an auction. And so I've done a load of blankets from our bed, but that's about it. I did shower. So anyways, I'm going to get back to my lunch, and I hope that your Friday is a great one. And we'll chit chat later. Thanks, friends.